So as a golf coach, I'm always interested in things that help you play better golf. I'm also interested in things that help me play better golf and improve how I can offer better service to you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to review an app on your phone, that's all you need, by Imagine Golf. And they're promising that in just 3 minutes a day, you're going to play better golf. Right then, so I'm no longer at the golf club because I thought to give you the benefits of the app and talk about how I use it, why I use it, and why some of my students use it, and why it can be such a big advantage to your game. So, Imagine Golf talk about the fact that little snippets that you can listen to on your phone, so I'll load the app up and we see straight away as it pops up, across the bottom you can see what you've looked at, what's coming today, what you've looked at over previous days. You can pick different areas that you want to learn from, or you can talk about some of the visualization in there. But the big thing for me is it's 3 minutes a day. And so many of us feel that lives are busy and we've just not got enough time to spend working on another part of the golf game. You know, it's almost like I've got time to go to the driving range, hit some balls, and I know the mental side's important because I hear about the top players in the world talk about it, but I just haven't got time. But with the app, you've absolutely got time. 3 minutes a day, and you can listen to anything. There's some of the best books that I've spent time studying on here, little snippets, and you can go into there. There's a great week-long course from Gary Player. I've listened to all of it. It's absolutely fantastic. Really giving some great insights as to how a 9-time major champion has actually won his tournaments, won his majors, and it's just very, very simple. So for today, for example, first thing for me was Tiger's out of trouble routine. So about Steve Williams' experiences caddying for Tiger Woods. Now, obviously I'm of a generation, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are, that we absolutely love Tiger Woods. And it's lovely to get to hear some insights as to some of the things Steve did as a caddy, some of the things Tiger talked about with him and then implemented. And the fact he talks about in major championships, we all think Tiger was this lovely, aggressive golfer, when in fact he was always trying to make the fewest possible mistakes, and if he felt he made the fewest, he'd win at the end of the week. Now when you look along the tab at the bottom in yesterday's, got some great things in here. Your favourite lessons, obviously things you've listened to, best seat in the house, Gary Player Masterclass, the Unstoppable Golfer, One Putt, might be a few of you need that. There's a little bit about there with John Daly, Tiger Woods, Putting My Way. So one of the books I loved years ago, and I haven't read it for ages, and this just reminded me how good it was, Every Shot I Take by Davis Love. You see Putting Out of Your Mind on there, Bob Rotella, you know, really works with a lot of the top players, and all this information is on here for you to have access to. And as you scroll down, there's stuff with Dave Peltz's short game, In a Game of Golf, and a personal favourite of mine, Bulletproof Putting. Had a little, we'll say, mishap with the putting in the last week or so, and it was just nice to go back. Even though I spend all day, every day coaching, it was lovely to go back, read through, listen to some stuff that really helps give me some confidence again. And this is why I'm using this as something extra with my students, as an extra layer on top of my coaching. So what do I like most about it? The fact that we've all got phones, you know, whether it's Android, iPhone, and the fact that it's only 3, maybe 4 minutes a day. There is some longer stuff on there if you want, but 3-4 minutes a day listening to this, and like I said, having your coffee in the morning, sitting in the car, sitting on the train. If you've got a 3-minute little break during the day, do something that really benefits your golf. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. You're thinking, this sounds amazing and a huge amount of information on here. But if there's all that information at my fingertips, ready to listen to, there's got to be a catch, hasn't there? And a lot of us, I think, would believe that with that amount of good information, it's going to be at a real cost. Now, the cost for an annual subscription is £26 UK, $39 US. So you can see it is incredibly inexpensive. And I think if you can afford just that little bit, because we're all working hard on swing, we're getting out, we're playing, but very often it's that gap in between your ears, which lets us down. Me, definitely so. You know, I can definitely hit the shots I want, but there's times when my visualization's not good enough. There was some brilliant stuff on there about putting that I tried the other day. Again, really just sharpened me up a little bit. But the biggest thing for me as a coach is I want you to play better golf. I'll be honest, I've been paid for this review, but I get offered to be paid for a lot of reviews. I'd look through the app first, listen to loads of stuff, and it's only because I genuinely believe it's a really good app. Lots of depth, lots of quality on there. And I think the more of you that can download it, you get a 7-day free trial. But the more of you can download it, listen to it, I really think you'll see a huge benefit to your golf games. And if you can improve that bit, I mean, Gary Player says, in between the ears, the mental side of the game is probably the most important part. And yet I would say it's probably the part of the game that most golfers have spent little or no time developing. So guys, download the app, listen to some stuff, tell me what you think, let me know if it's benefited your game. If it has, comment below and I'll get back to as many people as I can. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.